Hey y'all, it's Airykah. I braid out style, the owner of the Braid Hive training facility, and this is Leak TV.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Hey. Tell me when you want it back.
I think I became full-time in 2012, but as far as like my own business and shop or training facility, um, this is like my third shop, but as far as me wanting to just kind of transition into being a full-time educator, I just did that this year, and I just felt like after 15 years of braiding, it was just time to start really trying to spread the knowledge to my trainees. My favorite hairstyle to do would be my seahorse braid that nobody books anymore. I guess it's played out, but I love that. Or my face pin up, just underhand braids. And the least favorite is just anything like Senegalese twists. I haven't done them in a long time. They really wear your fingertips and hurt your wrists. I will say some people probably will still go there just to get done in a timely manner, but even still with that, it's like they no longer put two people on your head, at least from my latest experiences. And that's kind of why people would go to get done, or have two people on your head and get out. I feel like people are transitioning into just American braiders is because we're current, we're keeping up with the current styles, we're on social media. And just not knocking the African braid shops, because I will still go get my bob from the African shops, but it's just they don't really keep up with the braid maintenance, or they don't, like, you could really come in there with product in your hair, they're going to do it, or just stuff like that. And it's just like people like the American braiders just take a little more pride in the hair maintenance or the braid maintenance and making sure the styles are current. I have the rules just to make sure I run like a tight business. Like when I was a little more lenient and didn't have a rule list, it's like people will walk all over you. And the rules really are just to make sure like my day goes smooth. And when people bend the rules, I literally have a bad day, or if somebody's late, that's a rule. So if somebody's late, I now have to stay past the time I'm supposed to get off, or just anything. I have rules, and my rules, y'all know my rules is crazy. They're not even crazy. They just help. They actually help the both of us. So if you come how you're supposed to come, we just both gonna have a good experience. I actually just transitioned from my home, so I've been in shops back home, So I just, it's just being comfortable. I just didn't really want too many people continuing to come to my house, or new faces come to my house. I have a son now. So I feel like as an established braider with a clientele, even during a pandemic, I was able to, I just found this building that I'm in now in February, and that was like a time where people just, he is working from home, or this is actually like the highest amount of rent I've paid and everything. But I was confident in my clientele and confident in my work ethic to be able to move into another building, and it's working. That just comes from building a clientele. Like I said, I've been braiding for almost 16 years. Next year to be 16 years, and that's thousands of people who book me. Just coming to me in 2009, you've been to me before, so if you want to come tomorrow, that person could. It's just me being familiar with people, and those people who already are regulars or returning clients, they just happen to know how I operate. They don't really complain about none of the rules and stuff, versus new people who I then have to re-explain everything I've been explaining for the last 10 years or however long I've been on booking sites. And it's just, new people are just kind of a headache for me. But I'm just kind of established now to where I don't really need to accept new clients, and a lot of them don't get that. They'll think it's you being cocky or bougie or whatever, and it just means like I don't have the room. If I have 5,000 returning clients, like I just don't have the room for new people, and that's just all I want them to understand. Social media has played a big part in my career. Present day, I was always booking stuff before social media, but it just helps now because you can reach people that you normally couldn't reach before. So if you, without social media back then, I would just be doing the people that I went to school with, and then if it was people from like another side of town, that's word of mouth. But with social media, I now touch people in different countries, different states. When I do classes out of town or when I do services out of town, I'm now booked. It helped me get selected for a braid competition with BB Judy, just from my social media following. So I love social media when it's working. So I have a strict schedule now. Like even with my booking site, like my times are 100% spot on. So if I have a sign in the window that says I'm closed at 5, like I'm literally out of here by 5 o'clock. I pick my son up by 6, have dinner done by 7:30. Like I don't have just a page for hair. Like I do my cooking on there. I do post my son on there. So it's just everything balances out. So then my hair clients will come in, oh, how's your son? Or you did that last night. What was that meal you cooked? So it just all plays in. It's just something that each person, like, so people who follow me for cooking or follow me for hair, like they all converse on this, just on what I post on my social media. Everything, honestly. The biggest misconception is that I'm mean. Like I can be mean or strict but I feel like I am literally like the nicest person. People will literally meet me and be like, girl, I did not think you was like this because you are crazy on social media. But as far as like the delivery of some of the things I say, it's just me being strict to have my business ran the way I want it to be ran. But I'm not. A lot of people who've never been to me have called me unprofessional, but one thing like I really take pride in is that I've never, not once ever, had a bad post made about me as far as like hair service, or I just got all the way to this girl, she canceled on me, or she's not answering, or I don't like my, like I've never, and if anybody did have it, they never told me. But I like how now social media, like somebody will destroy your entire business if just one bad experience. Is like I've never had a bad post made about me. It's from somebody who's been to me before. So yes, I just say stay dedicated to your craft. Like I started out at 12. Like I had a full clientele from 8th grade to present day. So I started young. I would say since you guys have social media, like use that. Make sure you're posting content all the time. Make sure if you're a parent or auntie, a grandmother, friend, neighbor, anybody, invest in these kids. Get them mannequin heads. Let them practice on your head. You know, even if it looks a hot mess, just let them know, okay, well, we're gonna try again next week. We ain't stopping till you get it. Just be on these kids about it. Like I just don't see a lot of kids just being active. I don't know if I just probably don't follow them, but I don't personally see a lot of kids being active with these type of skills anymore. So they on their phones and TikTok and stuff. So it's just like, it's crazy. I just had a skill really young, and I was self-taught, and I would just play in my cousin's hair and Barbie's hair and stuff. So with the next generation, I just stay current. If anybody is in Indianapolis, I do have junior classes. My junior classes, they sell out pretty fast, so I would say stay on it, post notifications, or just be on my page, or be on the lookout for junior courses. They're very affordable, and we go over the basics, and I teach them how to brand and expand and get their work where it needs to be. A lot of people may know already, I was trying to relocate, but just with the pandemic and everything, it's so hard trying to move to another state right now. I thought, okay, I got this money saved up, I could go. It's just way more than that. So maybe like when my son is 5 and can be in school all day or whatever, I can try again. But the next step for me is really trying to relocate. I feel like it's time for me to really be a celebrity braider, or just doing styles, like more work out of town, more events, like taking my braidathon out of town and stuff like that.